It is time for your extended reading for September 2022, okay? Taking your September reading and squeezing every last drop of information out of it that I possibly can. If you would like to find the information on how to schedule a personal reading, though, please look in the description box of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know, okay? All right, so I am opening these extended readings up with potential for reconciliation with somebody that you separated from. Ooh, Hermit card jumped out before I even had the chance to say anything. Some of you could possibly be dealing with a Virgo. Let's look at potential for reconciliation, though. Remember, if you're not inquiring about a past person, then this is not for you, unless you're just curious. All right, it's not ready yet. Hold up. Potential for reconciliation, Strength card reversed. Okay. Could be a Leo for some of you. Alrighty. Well, bam. 9 of Cups reversed. So this was a codependency connection. Okay. Indicating what that basically means is one, the other, or both of you was in this relationship out of loneliness. Okay. Could be a water sign for some of you. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Ooh, Page of Swords. Ooh, 2 of Swords reversed. Very likely communication. Some of you are already in communication with this person for this to be right in the heart of the spread like that. But right now, honestly, I feel like you are more than likely wanting or choosing to explore other options for whatever reason. Like, you may not be thinking that you're wanting that before they show up, but something about it, I think you're going to get communication from this person and a light is going to come on, you know? Especially depending on how long you all have been separated. This usually typically tends to happen over a little bit more of a lengthy period of time, but it doesn't necessarily have to, where you separate from them and you don't realize it, but the memory that you're holding is through who you were when the two of you were together, you know? Then you communicate with them again, and it's like the light is shining on them differently now, you know? And it's like, oh, whoa. You're not who I thought you were. You're not what I remember, you know? And I think it's looking to me like after one conversation with this person, you're probably going to be like, no, I don't really think I want to go back. I really don't. I really don't. Yeah, see? Judgment, 7 of Cups. I really feel like you're probably going to make the decision that you don't want to reconcile like you thought you did. Let's dig up this person's energy. Let's look at the true energy of the past person Libra is dealing with. Their true energy, feelings, and intentions. Thank you all for tuning in. Michaela, thank you for your efforts. Annie, P. Duran, Susie, thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate you. All right, what's the true energy of the past person? True energy of the past person. Ace of Pentacles reversed. So they're not wanting to make the offer. I feel like they're wanting you to make the offer. All right. 4 of Swords. Fool card. Okay. Yeah, they're wanting you to make the offer. Yeah. See, they have not stopped thinking about you. That's the thing. With this Emperor card, though, they may be trying to kind of put off this image like they've got it all together. They've moved on. They're not thinking about it, not worried about it. I don't believe that, though. I don't believe that. I really honestly feel like they have a lot of things that they want to say to you, and they do want a new start with you. They just don't know how to go about initiating it. With the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords reversed. I feel like there's a third energy in here too. Some kind of third energy. Now, for some of you, maybe this person straight up jumped right in with somebody else as soon as you all split. Maybe. Okay? But I mean, not necessarily. Even if they just had their eye on somebody. You know, like they may have had somebody in their back pocket while y'all were together. Like, man, if me and Libra ever break up, I hope I can get with them. And they may have tried, you know, they very well may have. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. But I do feel like there is a third energy in there. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. I also have Aries and Leo. Yeah, they're putting up a front. They're putting up a front. I'm almost feeling like they want you to chase after them. They want you to be the one that chases after them. That's come through for you guys before, I'm pretty sure. Well, let's look at the outcome, man. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Whoa. Death card. I normally don't do this. I normally don't okay. Like I said, I think that you're going to get an opportunity to view this person from a different light. And you're going to realize, oh, whoa, you're not my problem anymore. I don't need that burden anymore. This was a toxic connection, and I feel like you're able to actually see that now. You know, I mean, we've all been in toxic relationships, every last one of us. If you say you ain't, you will lie. Yeah, you have. We all have, you know. But do you realize it? That's the thing. Most of us, when we're locked into a toxic relationship, we're in denial. You know, we're in denial. We don't want to believe it. We want to make excuses for it. We want to turn a blind eye. But then when you realize that this connection was actually toxic, I don't want that problem anymore. I don't. I think you're getting to see this person through a different light. And I feel like you're going to make the decision to end this, more than likely. What's the best advice? Best advice. 8 of Wands. Three of Swords. 5 of... Oh, yeah, see? Your number one priority is healing. Now, I know there's some Libras watching this that are mad at me right now. God damn it. I'm not listening to Rich. I'm reconciling with that person. And by all means, that is your right. You can do whatever you want, okay? You are the president and the CEO of your life experience. You can attempt reconciliation if you want. That's totally fine. But it doesn't matter what you do. I don't care if you want to move forward with a new person or reconcile with a past person. Doesn't matter what you want to do. If you are broken, when you enter into a connection, the connection will end up broken. Okay? This is the reason why healing is so important. And I know my longtime followers have heard me say this a million times. I'm sorry. I get tired of hearing me say it too, but it's true. This is very important information. That's the reason why I repeat these things over and over and over. You can only attract what is a frequency match to you. Okay? I know some people like to try to argue that. I don't care. I know the laws of energy, vibration, and attraction. You can only attract what is a frequency match. Only. I know you see these memes on Facebook every now and then. It's like, you attract what you need. Sometimes you attract broken people because they need you to fix them. That's the stupidest goddamn thing I've ever heard in my life. Sorry, that's bullshit. No, it does not work that way at all. You attract a broken person if you also have a broken frequency. Now, having a broken frequency doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a stupid person. It makes you a human. Okay? Every last one of us who exist on planet Earth today have been broken. That's fine. That's part of the experience. But it's our responsibility to heal and fix it. Okay? All right. Let's see if anything new is coming in for the singles. Anything new coming in for the singles? If so, what are the details? If not, what is the blockage? Do I see anything new coming in for single Libras? Anything new? Anything new? Ah, Chariot reversed. This retrograde might have the rest of September moving pretty slow. All right, last one. Ah, Eight of Cups. Tower card. Ooh, the Death card. No, I'm actually honestly feeling like probably the overwhelming majority of you are still, the main thing that's holding it up is the past, okay? Either you are very consciously aware that you're still tied to a past person, or there's some underlying healing that needs to be done. And that's the biggest thing slowing things down. There is a new person due to come in. There is. But you are not a frequency match to that person yet, okay? See, the next person due to come in is up here on this frequency. And when I say high and low, that doesn't mean good or bad, okay? So we don't want to assign judgmental connotations to it. But just so that you can paint the picture in your mind, the next person due to come in is right here. Currently, you are right here, okay? And what's keeping you right here is being tied to a past person. Okay, a past person. That's what's making the transition so slow. You're like a hot air balloon tied to a sandbag. I don't think it'll be that way for long. I do not. Okay, but that's what's been holding it up. Okay, let's at least get the details on the next person due to come in. Let's get the details on this person whenever they decide to make their way in. Let's look at those details. What are the details of the next connection Libra will experience? Oh, there we go. Ah, Five of Cups. Okay, Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, Death card. All right, so communication's a little bit funky between the two of you. And I see in the beginning, it's probably going to make you nervous as hell. Okay, it's more than likely going to be kind of awkward. This person comes in for whatever reason. Things are a little bit awkward, a little bit weird. Communication's a little bit funky. Ace of Swords reversed, Two of Pentacles. It may even happen at a time that's inconvenient. That's very, very common. Very common, okay? See, because when you remove your focus and your thoughts, it is free to flow, okay? When you are not latching your focus and attention onto something and you release it and you're not paying attention to it and not thinking about it, it's free to flow, okay? That's the reason why usually the best things happen at an inconvenient time because you're not thinking about it. When I take on all these extra hours at work and I got this project going on over here and I'm doing this thing right here and I don't even have time to think about a person coming into my life, that's when they show up. Okay? So there is a lot of potential for the next person coming in to be long-term, stable, and committed. I don't think that nervousness will last too long. Let's look at their true intentions. Page of Pentacles reversed. They're a little bit nervous to make the offer. This person may be a little bit insecure. They may be a little bit irresponsible too. You may notice that they might make some kind of dumb financial decisions. So they may kind of be a bit of a mess, honestly. And the Sun card reversed. Okay. So this person truly does just want to find happiness. They really do, okay? I don't see their intentions being bad. Yeah, they truly do want to find happiness, but they also were very badly burned by a past person. Some of you are dealing with a person who their last relationship completely destroyed their life. And they've also been going through a healing process just like you. A lot of earth energy in the spread here though, man. And they're all reversed except for the 4 coins, kind of indicating to me that I feel like this person might get a little bit possessive of you. They might. You might kind of notice that this person is a little bit insecure, maybe a little bit clingy and possessive. You got to put your foot down on that shit. That is not. I know some people think that that's a good thing. No, it's not. That's toxic. Okay? You shouldn't be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't trust you. If you can honestly tell yourself with a clear conscience and a clean heart that you're not doing anything wrong, you tell you. Don't tell me. Don't tell your friends. I don't care who you tell. Can you tell yourself, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything that wouldn't be okay for them to do. As long as you can tell yourself that in your heart, that you are a trustworthy person, there is no excuse for a person not to trust you. That's toxic, okay? So you want to nip that in the bud real quick. Let's look at the outcome. What's the outcome? Okay, Knight of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Okay. All right, it looks like it's headed in a pretty good direction. I do think that there probably will be some disagreements in the beginning. Some disagreements, not seeing eye to eye. You know, that's okay. But I do see the two of you working through that. And like I said, more than likely, I feel like the two of you make it through that hump in the beginning. And you stay together. And you start working on yourselves. This more than likely will be long-term, stable, and committed. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the current person. Current person. If you're not dealing with or experiencing any kind of issues with somebody who is currently a part of your life, then this is not for you. How's the energy looking between Libra and the current person? What's the issue? What's the problem here? What's going on? 8 of Cups reversed. You're afraid to walk away. There's a part of you telling you to walk away, but you're afraid to. Yeah, 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups both reversed. I feel like you're afraid of starting over. You're afraid of starting new. You're a little bit afraid of the unknown. There's something, yeah, see? Look, you're driving yourself nuts. You're losing sleep because there's something that tells you, you know, you should probably get out of this, but you're afraid. Maybe you're afraid of abandonment, afraid of the unknown, not sure if you can do it by yourself, not sure, just really afraid to walk away, but you're coming to your senses. You're coming to your senses. You're starting to see reality, and you're starting to see that this is not a healthy connection. Okay? But you're afraid to walk away. You're afraid to move forward. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. All right, then. Let's see what this person's true intentions are. You know that you can still have a toxic connection with two people who have good intentions. You know that, right? You know that, right? I just want to narrow it down and see if the intentions are coming from a good place or a bad place. Three of Wands reversed. Excuse me. High Priestess. So this person's afraid of moving on too. I feel like this person's codependent. Yeah, I feel like this person is codependent. So yeah, they feel a really strong connection with you. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to go anywhere. okay? Could be a Taurus for some of you. Lover's card, Two of Cups. This person does not want this to come to an end at all. They feel a really strong connection with you. The problem is this person's emotionally codependent. That's the problem. That's the problem. See, when you're emotionally codependent, what that means is, number one, you expect a person to create the feelings that you want for you, right? And if I'm expecting you to create my love and happiness for me, then I also blame you when I'm unhappy, because I'm putting my emotional state onto you as your responsibility. That's toxic as fuck. But no bad intentions. No, there it is again. There it is again. Yeah, you're definitely dealing with a codependent person. I mean, we just got to talk through this, you know? You can get out of that. I mean, we're all humans. We all fall into and out of that frequency, you know, where, oh, I'm lonely. I just need somebody to listen to me. I need somebody to whoop, whoop, whoop and whoopty whoop. But the reality of the matter is, first of all, no person can create my happiness for me. And on those days when I don't have anybody to turn to, I need to be able to get myself, where I want to be, you know? And you can talk through that. As long as we can get whoever it is that we're dealing with to understand that if you're not a happy person, I can't fix that for you. If you're broken and insecure, I can't fix that for you. I can help you. I can be here to support you. I can be by your side as support, but I can't do it for you. If you decide that you're unhappy, ain't nothing I can do about that. If you decide that you feel empty, lonely, and broken, there is nothing I can do about that. And as soon as they understand that, I've seen people rise up out of that energy, and that's when the relationship starts taking off. See what I'm saying? Let's look at the outcome here. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So I don't see you going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah, no. I do see you staying committed to this, but I also don't really see any progress anytime soon. Not really. Not really. More than likely, though, the two of you are going to be talking this through and probably working through it. Temperance. Yeah, I don't see you going nowhere. I don't see this ending. I see you staying committed to this. This is just going to be a slow uphill journey, you know, a slow uphill journey. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? Knight of Cups. Maybe do some things to spice the relationship back up, you know. See, that's why it's so important to establish a friendship in the beginning. So important, dude. So important. Because one of these days, I promise you, those intense feelings that you felt in the beginning are going to settle down, and that water is going to calm down and get still. And then when that point comes, now what? We got to make sure we're friends. You know what you see happen all the time, dude? Those in the beginning feelings start to settle down after a year, something like that. Then, guess what we realize? We don't like each other. I don't really like you. You don't really like me. The only thing that we had in common when we first came together is we were both really lonely and we liked to fuck, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Y'all can work through this, man. Y'all can work through this. Don't give up on it. Don't give up on it. All right. New person. New person. What's the energy looking like between Libra and the new person? Knight of Wands. This came in pretty quick, didn't it? Looks like it's moving pretty quick, too. Could be a fire sign for some of you. Ace of Cups reversed, though. Page of Cups upright. You going all flippy-floppy on me again, Libra? There's lots of back and forth here. Lots of back and forth. Knight of Wands upright. Knight of Cups reversed. Page of Cups upright. Ace of Cups reversed. Chariot upright. Empress reversed. Back and forth. Flippy-floppy. That's your scales. My OG followers remember that. Remember? Flippy-floppy. It's like your scales are like ka-clunk. And then when you take a rock off of this side, put it on there, it goes ka-clunk. Imbalanced, you know? So I'm not 100% sure why you're feeling kind of off about this. Maybe you're realizing that you may not have really been wanting commitment like you think you did. I don't know. I just see you going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Do I want commitment? Do I really want commitment? Or what if I'm not committing to the right person? What if I would have done this? Should I be doing this? Am I making the right decision? What'll happen if I do that? Well, what if happen? You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing a lot of indecision. Before I forget, I have Cancer, Taurus, and Leo. Okay. Well, let's see their true intentions. Let's see their true intentions. How's this person truly feel about this? Oh, there we go. Page of Cups reversed. They're afraid to make the offer to take things to the next level. King of Wands. They ain't playing games, though. Nope, this person is not playing games. They feel a really strong connection with you. I feel like this person has been on a healing journey. Looks like this person's been looking out for themselves. They, I think, probably, I don't know if it was near or distant, but at some point in time in the past, they were done very wrong. They were stabbed in the back. They were hurt very badly. And they decided to put their big girl, big boy panties on, whatever, and get to healing. And they've been working. They've been on a healing journey for a while. They know what they want. This person ain't playing no games. No, they're not. Could be an Aries for some of you. Some of you, this person is wondering whether or not you are their twin flame. Okay? Not saying it is or it isn't, but it's just one of those connections that's that intense, you know? So, they're a little bit afraid to make the offer, though, because they can tell that you're kind of going back and forth a little bit. They can kind of tell. They can feel it. So they are worried that you might lose interest in them. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Fool card reversed. So you're probably not just going to jump in with both feet and take off like a bat out of hell. Tower card reversed. I don't see you ending things either. Death card, Tower card, both reversed. I just see you mainly taking things slow, honestly. Okay. The two of you are opening up to each other very, very slowly. But you still got one foot out the door the whole time. I feel like you're keeping one foot out the door. Waiting. Waiting. You're letting your guard down slowly. But I feel like you're waiting for this person to pop off one time. You're waiting to see their phone light up with some other person texting them. You're waiting to hear that they're talking to a bunch of, waiting. You're waiting. But I don't think any of that shit's going to happen. I don't think that you really genuinely have anything to worry about. I really don't. And you are slowly but surely letting your guard down. Okay? This is just moving very slowly. Very slowly. All right, let's get that advice then. Thank you for the super chat. What's your name? I can't pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I greatly appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right. All righty. What's the advice? 10 of Wands. So a lot of times it really helps if, like I said earlier, if the two of you can assist each other in the healing journey. Okay? Assist each other. So if you can be a teammate and root for them and support them on their healing journey, and hopefully they can be a teammate and root for you and support you on your healing journey, I think that this does have a lot of potential. Don't be worried right now about getting married. You know how many people come to me for personal readings and they'll say things like, okay, does this past person still love me? Does this past person still love me? What about this other person? Do they love me? What about this person? Does this person have any feelings for me? Will I ever get married? Because we've been given this idea that marriage is the ultimate goal, and it's not. The marriage is a manifestation or byproduct of two people aligning with their own highest good and lining up with each other, coming together and forming a union, aligning with each other's highest good as well. And then marriage is the manifestation of that. Okay? We don't want to just go run around and get married, you know? And people, it's the same thing with money. Same thing with money. Well, when am I going to be a millionaire? Being a millionaire isn't the goal. Okay? That is a byproduct of a success mentality. Okay? When you switch your mentality into the success mentality, then that is when the universe opens the doors to allow the money to come in as a result of that. You see what I'm saying? The same thing. Right now, focus on commitment. Okay? Just commitment. Commitment and healing. One more day. Don't think about 10 years down the line. Think about, what am I going to do to work on myself today? Next day, same thing. What am I going to do to improve myself today? We have this ass backwards thing that we like to do where we're always wondering, when is the right person going to come in for me? When we should be thinking, how can I turn myself into the highest value person that I can? Then that way, I can attract another high value person. Does that make sense? It's the other way around. Just a little bitty shift in perspective, okay? Anyway, I do feel like those were the messages that my Libra friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I'm eternally grateful for every ounce of love, support, and positive feedback you guys keep showing me day in and day out every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all